welcome to my channel and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lay and I'm here to share my happy moments with you. Well, today's video is not just gonna be a happy moments video. It's a very happy moments with you. Yes, it's my 2018 favorite beauty products video. I'm wearing all of my favorite products to finish my today's makeup, and I really like this makeup, and it makes me happy and it makes me, you know, in a really good mood to tell you how much I love them. It did take me a little time to struggle picking which one is actually my favorite one, because you know, I think every beauty bloggers struggle from picking your favorite beauty products, but it doesn't matter. When I go through them, I feel like, oh, I'm recalled at the moment of, you know, I bought this one, oh, I feel happy, and that one's like, oh yeah, that was beautiful. So, you know, all these happy moments come back to me, so I didn't really struggle. Okay, if you're ready, let's just start right now, shall we? And I don't know how long this video is gonna be, so I suggest you to grab a drink or food, because I did. If you're ready, we're gonna start right now, shall we? Let's start from primers. First I'm gonna mention is the FACED Hangover primer, this coconut water, whatever, you know, the coconut one. I use this a lot of the time during summertime, and I found this one's very refreshing and very light, and I love the coconut smell. And second one is my all-time favorite, is the EMBRYOLISSE Lait-Creme Concentré. Yes, that's the French pronunciation, I believe, if I'm right. This one is my favorite all-time primer. I use this from warm time or winter time non-stopping, because I have a dry skin. This one always can moisture my skin before I put any makeup on. And they have a lighter blue one as well for oily skin type. So if you have a chance, you definitely should grab this one, try. This one is definitely my favorite, all-time favorite one. And the next one is I just discovered this winter. It's the BOBBI Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, this yellow one. I know I'm probably a little bit late for using this. I already seen Jeffree Star, Tati using this in a lot of their videos, and I've heard that this one has a really good reputation, but honestly with you, I think price-wise, this wasn't very, you know, easy to achieve. I think it was 50 euro or something. You take care of your daily routine, primer, I would say, it's not that important, but like, it is important, but not that important, you know what I mean? And yeah, so this one I didn't try, but winter I tried. I used a sample and I really liked it, because the texture is kind of like waxy and ice creamy. Did I make any sense to you? It's kind of like, you know, it won't fall. I hope it won't. The texture is kind of like filling your pore, and when you're applying on, it's really calming and really good. The first time I'm using this, I was using a new foundation for testing, and after all day I was like, oh my god, this foundation really is good. But later I'm like, hang on a second, probably is this. And the next day I didn't use this primer, I used that foundation again. It didn't perform as well as when this one as a primer. So this one is my new favorite, appeared in the winter. Come to my favorite foundations. I have quite a few foundations here in my hand, but let me explain why are they all my favorite. Let's start from the drugstore. First, I'm gonna mention the Essence of Fresh&Fit Awake Makeup, this liquid foundation. This one was also, I used a lot during summertime. I found this one's really refreshing, and it's really cheap, and the glass bottle feels really quality for some reason. I know I'm a clumsy person, but I really do like, you know, the quality feeling that makes me feel like, you know, I'm happy with everything about this little boy, and the container, the price, and the filling, the consistency, the The formula is all so good. I like a little bit of healthy glow in it, and this one does. The only thing I'm not really happy, the only thing I have to complain, I would say, is the shade range is too low. And I found their shades are quite ashy on my skin. So here comes my second favorite, not second, but like the same, you know, they're all the best. Too Faced the Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. So I usually use this one with this one together, and this one smelled, I liked the smell of this foundation so much. I know a lot of you don't like smell in your foundation, but I do. So I normally mix this one and this one together. The color would just brighten up. By the way, I use the shade the lightest, I think it's the Swan. And I also use this one with the next, my favorite one is the L.A.Girl Pro.coverage. These two works well together as well. I don't know if this one works with everything or if this one works with everything, because here comes the next, my favorite one of this year is, I probably mentioned already 1,000 times, is my ESTEE Lauder Double Layer. These two together are just, I'm gonna bring to my graveyard. And this year I've been using a lot of foundation, but until now I still hasn't found the one or the two to replace this two. So nowadays, like in winter time, I use this two together a lot, and the summertime I use this two together, so 4 of them. And then come to the concealer. I have to say this year I haven't tried that many concealer, but I still, you know, fill up my whole jar of concealer. So I've tried the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I found they're really good, but I don't know if the shade I picked is too light or they're really tight on my skin. It doesn't feel that comfortable. And so here comes my favorite one for this year. The first one is the MAC Conceal and Concealer Palette. This one probably is like a lot of people's favorite and for so many years. This year I still found this one is, you know, so good for me. I don't know if I had too much coffee in this year. My black circle is getting darker, so I definitely need more coverage on covering under my eyes area. I found this one is like, you know, I'm bringing this one everywhere. And next one is the NYX HD Studio Concealer. I think after LA Girl and NYX HD, this one, I like anything with HD on it. And this one just works for me so perfectly. And as you see, the cap is already gone and I used up, like, it's already empty, like I couldn't get anything out already. And this shade works for me so well. It's the CW02, and I'm definitely gonna go back for this one as well. And the next one is the Revolution Conceal and Correct. I already mentioned this one in so many of my videos. Revolution this year just, you know, rocked me, and they had so many good makeup this year. I don't know if they were always this good or I only found them good this year. I picked is the shade Banana. They have more shades for, you know, cold tone, warm tone, but I found this banana is the top banana. And finally, here comes to our brow time. You all know I would not walk out of my door without my brows painted. Painted. I barely have any brows on. I have a little bit of hair in here, you know, you can see. On the back is all like bare skin. And I think last month, I was, you know, watching a TV show or something, accidentally shaved it myself even more, and then I take off my makeup like, duh. Okay, here comes the brow products. The first one is a lot of people's favorite, I believe. It's the ANASATSIA Beverly Hills DipBrow Pomade, and I've heard so many good reviews about this, and so many people already said this is so good and it works for me as well. The only thing I think I have a little bit of issue with this is when I'm drawing on the back of my eyebrow, which is the bare skin part. I found they're too creamy, and I only wish if there could be a little bit of wax here, you know what I'm saying? And the next one is, I I never seen any, you know, drugstore sell this one. It's the FAB BROWS DUO. I found this in a beauty show, and they said this is Wonder Woman's makeup products. So Wonder Woman, if you know me, I love Marvels, especially Avengers. Before this one, I used Rimmel's little, you know, the brow kit, and I think it's too little. It doesn't have a mirror to, you know, fix it. Especially like me, I always need a, you know, after you hug with someone, you never know when you're gonna lose your eyebrow, you know? So I need this kind of a kit that has a mirror, and you know, it has a brush, and it has two parts. They have a different shade, but I picked this darker shade, and which summer I can use this light one, and winter I can use this darker one. Even based on ANASATSIA's pomade, I still do need some powder to fill up the gap. Like today, I still used it. I can't imagine I don't have this one. And this one is what I discovered in 2018. I think that's one of my proudest discovery. And then after brow, you're gonna want to set up your face, right? So here comes powder time. The first one I'm still gonna mention, my emoji face, is the Korean brand Innisfree. It doesn't have an English subtitle, but this is the Innisfree powder, and I've been using this since 2017. If you can see the powder, it's like it's very smooth. It's more like a smoke when it's dusting out more than a powder, and I found this one is very fine compared with a lot of, you know, luxurious brands. This emoji face is their limited edition. I don't know if they still sell this one, but even the normal packaging is still good enough. I love this one purely because the powder. I do want to say Korean and Japanese brands powder foundations are very fine. If you're interested to trying Asian brands, you could start with their powder or with their foundation. And next one is a little bougie brand, ESTEE LAUDER, the powder. I'm using this packaging. This packaging is like from years ago. I kept this container because I think this is very convenient to bring with me to travel, and now I think they already changing to the glass bottle. And again, this powder sets my face, especially under area. If I don't normally bake, but when I finish my foundation, I always use this one to set my whole face with this powder. I never found my pore was blocked or anything. The first time I tried this one was my mom recommended to me. I was like, oh yeah, sure mom, I'll use this. But then again, I couldn't live without this one. I literally couldn't live without this one. And this one's like a cheating because this one is my all-time favorite. Here for 2018, I only have one favorite bronzer, which I normally don't like to use bronzer a lot. I'm not really a bronzer type of person. I could live without bronzer. This one is so natural. I use it every day, and I would like to give myself some colors, you know. Sometimes, you know, I don't know, some days you just feel pale, and you do. Like today I did use, and it doesn't feel like a strong, very sharp bronzer, but someday you do want to look a little bit healthy, so I use this one all the time. And just show you, look, the metal is already shown out. I don't need anything else to say. I don't know where to buy this in Ireland. I don't know if I run out this, what would I do? And I already tried other brands that they don't fit me, so wish me luck. Ladies and gentlemen, now I'm going to announce my favorite palette of 2018 all time will be DOMINIQUE COSMETICS the Latte palette, the first one. I have to mention this. This one I thought I don't love. This one, no. This one, I don't love this one so much. I knew I loved this one so much ever since I got that moment and I touched the pigmentation of this palette. I even kept this little plastic thing between them. This is my like a safe palette for this whole year, no matter summer or winter. Every time I went to Paris, I brought this one. I went to wherever, I brought this one as well. This one has every single color I need. Even today, I'm wearing this one. You see? The front part is the shiny part, and the back, the purple and the under blue. I use this palette as well. The pigmentation of this palette is just so good. I have to shout out the matte of this palette. I love it just so much. It feels so creamy. Have you noticed sometimes the pigmentation after you start using it will change? First time you're using them and they're really creamy, and later, maybe after a while, they're no longer that creamy. This one is just all-time creamy. I love the matte from this one, and some days I would just use this 2 color. Some days I would use the warm part, and some days I don't know, like this one somehow it's just so essential and so practical and so beautiful as well. And when you hold it in your hand, it's just a piece of chunk. This is a YouTuber, Christine Dominique's brand, her own brand, and she already released 3 palettes, but this one is definitely my favorite. I think this palette is underrated, and I hope more people can see this and use this. This is just amazing. And the next one, oh, my hand is dirty. Okay, next one is also one of my favorite YouTuber and another brand which I was amazed is Revolution and Soph's palette. This is her first palette that collab with Revolution. She also had a second palette, but I still love the original one. I feel like the first collaboration from YouTuber and a brand, the first one, the original one, always the best. I'm sure they put so much effort on, and so does this one. This one has matte and has a shimmer and has pop out color and has the basic black color. For a short trip, I'll bring this one because this one has a giant mirror and has a lot of option color for me to play with, but you know, if I'm going for farther traveling, I would definitely pick the Dominique Latte palette. Another favorite palette, probably you wouldn't be surprised, will be the ESTEE Lauder and Violette's collaboration from this year, the autumn time. This is her collection, La Dangereuse, and I love the whole collection, including the lipstick. I always keep this paper container to keep the container look shiny and pretty, and also this blush duo. So I'm not gonna spend so much time talking about this because I already have a whole video talking about this. Yeah. Okay, that's my 2018 all year favorites I'm sharing with you. And I hope you like this video, and I also hope you like me. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you like me, please subscribe me, and don't forget to come back and to see my 2018's favorite lipstick. And I'm gonna apologize for this long. I haven't uploaded any videos because I was purely enjoying my Christmas and getting fat and drinking and not being sober, so tell me you had a great Christmas and a good New Year. 2019, I'll still be here to share my happy moments with you. Bye!